Welcome to the Reality Trifecta podcast, coming to you live from my apartment. Today, we will be recapping the second episode of Survivor 49. And I gotta tell you, we had a lot of good drama going on for the episode, despite it being the second episode, and at the very end, the elimination was very predictable, but all the drama made up for it. So let's start the recap. Let's do it. We are focusing on the Blue Tribe, where Jeremiah befriends earthworms when there was no food, and he ends up eating them anyway. How can you eat your friends? How can you? Earthworms are friends, not food. Annie, she throws the idea to take out Jake before the merge, which makes sense because Jake is a huge challenge threat. She was too confident to do that, but will it backfire? And I also have to mention the intro music. The intro music was so fire. The intro itself looked really good. It was giving me some old school with a little game changers to it. At the Red Tribe, they find a giant crab for food, but Shannon is too close to nature and she wants to respect the life that they are going to end, which I find that to be a little bit dramatic, but okay, I'll take her word for it. I respect that regardless. They have to respect the life that they're going to end because they are about to use it for food. So, God bless, you know. God bless. Nate is trying to relate to his tribe mates. He never heard of words like vibe or fire. He ends up being impressed by how much his tribe mates uses those words. They also mention Riz too. He did not quite get that one. It reminds me of the time where I went on spring break vacation with my father. I was teaching him how Riz is pronounced or how to use Riz appropriately. He tries to say Riz, but it was not good enough. It doesn't sound as good. He said to me, Riz, bull. So anyway, there is a core group of 4 on the Red Tribe involving Nate, Rizzo, Shannon, and Savannah. Savannah does a news report of being in a majority alliance. She mentions pooping in the water, too, as well, in her report. Then we go to the Yellow Tribe. There's starting to be a group of 4 in Steven, Matt, MC, and Christina. Though MC has second thoughts because she's a 4th member, and she's more than likely going to be the last to know about everything since the alliance started off with 3 core members. She ends up telling people like Sophie, so I'm awaiting the drama with that. Though the Yellow Tribe is a bit under-edited so far this season. Then back at the Blue Tribe, Annie becomes a dictator with coconuts. She's telling people to find certain coconuts. Which one has the right shape? Which one has the right amount of juice? And which one is bigger? She was failing to read the room. Honestly, I wouldn't want that to be on my tribe, so I don't want that kind of person to be running my tribe like that. So Jake perceives that she's playing the game too hard, which I agree. Jake unleashes the shoe bandit on Annie. He takes her one shoe and hides it. How long will this shoe bandit gig go on? Who knows? Maybe somebody will figure it out at some point. Then back at the Red Tribe, Sage talks about being a mascot. She was an Easter bunny at one point and absolutely hated it. Sage is non-threatening outside the core four, while Jawan is seen trying to look for an idol many times. He accidentally takes Savannah's bag at one point instead of his bag. If you're stressing Savannah out, you gotta go home. She was putting her foot down while saying it. She was like, I'm trying to stay cool, calm, and collective without losing my cool in front of everybody. Then all of a sudden, boats show up to pick up contestants for the journey. We got Matt for yellow, Jake for blue, and Jawan for red. Jawan, how convenient for the core four on red. But it wasn't convenient for the four because Jawan won the journey challenge and he made a choice to give one tribe a disadvantage for the next immunity challenge. At the blue tribe, everyone is noticing the shoes keep on being missing. Alex is like, is there a Bigfoot? Is there a Bigfoot hiding all of our shoes? Some mysterious Bigfoot that loves shoes? Though, I wouldn't think that his feet would fit the shoes because his feet are too big. Bigfoot. I am so sorry. I had to make that little dad joke. So anyway, Sophie is really picking up on the bromance between Jake and Alex. She has been having a good social game so far throughout the season. I've been seeing a lot of social media accounts crowning Sophie as being the best player of the week. And it kind of shows. You can tell that she's trying to make moves for herself. And you got Alex, who finds a beware advantage. And Jake knows about it. He found it in front of Jake. Despite everything that has happened throughout the immunity challenge, which was a good immunity challenge, Jawan put the disadvantage against yellow. But you have to put the disadvantage against yellow because they have all their members and they have everything good going for themselves. Also, with Sophie on the blue tribe throughout the immunity challenge, after she took a fall on one of the platforms, was it a piece of her skin hanging throughout the challenge? I was feeling queasy looking at that than watching Nicole last episode throw up. At the blue tribe, Annie tries to change her mind to vote out Sophie because she realizes that they need Jake to win all of the challenges. Annie just kept on digging her own grave. Meanwhile, Alex and Jake continue executing the beware advantage, and they bring Sophie in on it because she's their ally, obviously. Not. At one point, she starts hiding the idol. Jeremiah finds out about it too. It was chaos. Alex finds the idol. Sophie's plan backfires. When it seems like a very predictable elimination, they're making good TV out of that time. Just when you thought things could get more chaotic, Alex tells Annie, before going to tribal council, Alex was considering a plan to take out Sophie. So is Sophie going to be the next target for Blue? Not. No. Annie ends up being the one eliminated. We are sorry, Annie. Your time on Survivor is done. I wish she played a better game, though. She wasn't really trying in the first episode, and she was trying in the second episode, but it was too hard. I'm like, calm down a bit. Calm down. Respectfully, calm down. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this podcast. Subscribe to this channel on YouTube. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever you call it now. And follow us on there for more updates. And we will be posting. Let's start a few discussions. Let's talk about things. Let's have a good conversation about Survivor and all of your other favorite reality TV shows. And the links will be in the description. I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you enjoy this podcast. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.